Listen. Stop breathing for a second. Do you hear that? That is the sound of the life support machine unplugging. You are on the 35th floor. The hum of the AC, that background noise you ignored your entire life, just died. The lights didn't flicker. They vanished. Down on the street, the traffic signals are black voids. You think it's a brownout. You think the power company is already sending a truck. You are wrong. The pumps pushing water up to your penthouse have stopped. The sewage lift stations handling the waste of 8 million people have stopped. The refrigeration keeping the grocery store from smelling like a morgue has stopped. You aren't in a luxury apartment. You are in a concrete box suspended in the sky. And you are already dying. You just don't feel the thirst yet. Civilization is a lie. It is a fragile negotiation between diesel trucks and electricity. And the negotiation just ended. Welcome to the collapse. Most of you think the enemy is a terrorist, a Russian hacker, or a solar flare. You're looking for a villain with a face. Stop it. Your enemy is math. Your enemy is entropy. These cities are terminal patients. They don't produce anything. They consume. They are biological anomalies kept alive by a logistical umbilical cord. Cut that cord, and the organism dies. The grocery stores have 3 days of food. The hospitals have 24 hours of backup power. After that, the rule of law is defined by how many rounds are in your magazine. Now, let's kill your hope. I know what you're thinking. I'll just stay inside and wait for the National Guard. Wrong. In a high-density collapse, your home is a coffin. Within 48 hours, the plumbing backs up. The smell of human waste from the 10,000 people living on your block will drive you out into the street before starvation does. The police will protect me. Grow up. The police have families. When the ship sinks, the captain doesn't go down with it. He goes home to guard his own children. When the comms go down, the badge comes off. I have a year's supply of beans and rice. Congratulations. You didn't prepare. You just became the neighborhood loot drop. In a city of starving millions, your stockpile makes you a target, not a survivor. If you can't hold a perimeter against a desperate mob, you are just holding those groceries for the strongest man on the block. You need to understand the new logic. Survival in the city is a physics problem. It's about calories, thermodynamics, and geography. Geography is destiny. And for 5 specific American cities, that destiny is death. If you are in one of these 5 traps, you need to listen closely. Trap number 1. Las Vegas. The dry mirage. This city exists purely out of human arrogance. It is a neon tumor in the desert. 90% of your water comes from Lake Mead, pumped by electricity. When the grid fails, the taps run dry instantly. There is no foraging here. There is no hunting. There is only the sun. Without AC, your stucco house becomes a convection oven. Asphalt hits 140 degrees. Dehydration will kill you in 3 days, but the panic will kill you in 1. The Strip will be a graveyard of unpowered glass. Do not barricade. Leave. Immediately. Head north to Utah. Move toward natural aquifers. If you stay, you dry out. Trap number 2. New York City. The vertical prison. Manhattan is an island. Look at a map. The bridges and tunnels are natural choke points. In a panic, they become parking lots. Then, they become kill zones. There are millions of people and only 2 days of food. When the trucks stop, the city eats itself. Literally. Sanitation fails instantly. Rats, the size of terriers, will surface as the trash piles up. Disease will move faster than you can run. If you don't have a boat or an inflatable kayak, you are trapped. Forget the car. The only exit is the water, but keep your head down. Everyone with a rifle will be watching the riverbanks. Trap number 3. Los Angeles. The Bowl of Fire. A basin surrounded by kindling. Los Angeles imports its water from hundreds of miles away. It imports its food. When the social contract breaks here, it breaks hard. The gang culture and firearm density mean the war starts at hour 0. but the real enemy is the fire. Without firefighters, the hills will burn, and the smoke will settle in the bowl, choking the freeways. The I-5 will be a parking lot of death. You cannot drive out. You need mobility, a motorcycle, a bicycle. Anything that can weave through the wreckage. Go to the coast. Steal a boat if you have to. If you stay inland, you burn. Trap number 4. New Orleans. The toxic soup bowl. You are below sea level. The only thing keeping the Gulf of Mexico out of your living room is a set of electric pumps. When the power dies, the pumps die. The bowl fills up. But it's not just water. It's a slurry of seawater, raw sewage, industrial chemicals from the refineries, and the bodies of those who waited too long. It is a toxic, septic swamp. High ground does not exist here. You need a flat-bottomed skiff. You need to float over the ruins before the water rises too high. If you touch that water with an open cut, sepsis takes you in a day. Escape before you become alligator bait. Trap number 5. Miami. The sinking sandbar. You are standing on porous limestone. Seawalls don't matter because the water comes up from underneath you. When the grid fails, the humidity becomes a weapon. Food rots in hours, not days. The elderly population, millions of them dependent on medication and AC, will succumb immediately. The chaos will be absolute. I-95 is a death corridor. It will be blocked by overheating cars and desperate people. The sea is your only highway. But look at the horizon. Modern piracy will emerge before the sun sets. I can hear your heart rate. You're scared. Good. Fear is useful. Panic is what kills you. The smell of uncollected trash is coming. The silence of the machines is coming. The metallic taste of adrenaline is already in your mouth. You feel small. You feel like the world is ending. It's not. The world is just resetting to its factory settings. Cold, hard, and indifferent to your suffering. Accept it. Stop waiting for the lights to come back on. Stop waiting for a politician to save you. Survival is not a prize. It is not glorious. It is simply the refusal to die today. If you live in these cities, you are not a citizen. You are a statistical hostage. You are living on borrowed time in a cage made of glass and hubris. Don't wait for the blackout to pack your bag. Do not wait for the water to stop running to check your supplies. Look at your door. Is it an exit or is it a lock on your cell? Get your gear. Check your plan. Move.